Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a fragrance from House of Parfum de Marly, and this fragrance house is a niche fragrance house. They have a lot of fragrances with different kind of horse names, okay, like stallion or special breed of horses. So they're very much like a regal sort of house with a good reputation, and they have been producing fragrance for a very long time. So this particular fragrance, it's not my bottle. I have done this fragrance initial impression before, so today is going to be full on review, showing you the full bottle, which is courtesy of my doctor brother. It sounds wrong, doctor brother. There's no such thing, but I do not. He doesn't want to be mentioned, so I call him the doctor. He's the doc. So he gave me three perfumes. One is actually from House of Dior. Other one is a niche fragrance. I'll keep it as a mystery. I'll show you that's a big fragrance. So I decided to do this first because this fragrance I already know for some time. Last time I have done a review from an official sample. This is the official sample of Carlisle, and I did cover many of the aspects, so I don't know what are the things that I said. It could be like repetition of same thing, but I will show you the bottle. That's the main thing, and I'll talk about the performance, season, who is it for, price, stuff like that. So thing is, I told you that I have few samples, official samples, 2 ml from House of Penhaligon's that was sent by my brother. I will start doing these reviews soon. I'm testing slowly, bit by bit, because I don't want to test them fast, and I don't want to test them like all together. So that will be actually messy. So once again, wait for this amazing fragrance house reviews. So here we go. This fragrance, I think it's part of their little bit upper class PDMs. Okay, this gives you, instead of a small paper box, they give you like a hard cardboard box that looks like Tom Ford, Amouage, those kind of presentation, and it's very sturdy and safe. So as you can see, the two horses, it's black Carlisle, it's a 125 mil, and back it looks like that. Have some description up there, the logo just like the cap. Bottom you find some other information and their batch code. This fragrance is a little bit more pricey than their usual PDMs. Bangladesh price is a little bit different than the overseas prices. The regular PDMs, Parfum de Marly bottles, they sell it for 150 bucks. This one is more like $180, okay, for Bangladesh price. But overseas, I heard this is above $200-300, so that is ridiculous. But if you have the money, you can buy anything. So the bottle is not inside. I took it out because these are very heavy presentation. Just showing you inside. It has this podium, very nice velvety texture here. The bottle sits deep down there, and inside it has also cushioning. You cannot pick it up, but it's all dark because it's, oh wow, it's dark. So inside even the cap has a holder, so the bottle doesn't move around. Very premium presentation, okay. And the fragrance, they also give you this kind of leaflet on the paper. You can read up on their house, you know, history and stuff like that. By the way, the sample was a gift from Shafi Bhai, as far as I remember, one of my fellow YouTube friends, as well as good friends in the community. He is one of my best friends, honestly speaking. So thanks once again, Shafi Bhai, for giving me a taste of it. So here is the bottle. I think this bottle is so beautiful. It's all black, and the fragrance I'll talk about in a bit, but it's just take a moment and appreciate the beauty of the presentation. All black, Carlisle, and here it says Parfum de Marly Paris. Okay, you can feel this. These are raised, and this horse says everything is raised. The cap is silver. Up there, just like the box, it's like a triangular shape. Bottom you find your sticker. So these bottles are so heavy. Even the caps are as heavy as the bottle. The thing is, when you take it out, if you feel the weight of it, this alone, it can, like if you drop this from, as I told you before, if you drop it from third floor or fourth floor, it drops on someone's head, severe injuries. If you happen to carry this could be a weapon. Do not use it. And here's the atomizer, white inside. So that's very beautiful presentation. These are monstrous in terms of spray. I'll show you. Okay, let's try this on this end. You see that huge mist. So the cap, bottle, presentation, just 10 for how gorgeous these presentations are. So what is Carlisle like? It's a very popular perfume at this moment. Many people love it. This happens to be, I think, one of the top sellers also from this house. What do I think about it? Last time I really loved it. I said it's a hybrid of two fragrances, also from Parfum de Marly, and I'm showing you both of them. One is called Herod, other one is called Leighton. So their fragrances, one of the things you'll notice, they do not mention the name of the fragrance on the bottle. Some of the bottles, if you do not know all their names, you'll get confused. So if you use them a lot, you get used to the names. So that's another thing from this house. So these bottles, amazing. The fragrance, basically Herod is a tobacco-based sweet candy type of fragrance. It's good for winter time. Even at night time, summer days, cooler nights, you can get good performance out of it. Beautiful composition. And Leighton is my most favorite from PDM house. Is it more favorite than Carlisle? I'll tell you in the end. So these two, what you're gonna get, this is like apple pie, like something like a niche version of Hugo Boss bottled, okay? Warm apple pie, vanilla, gourmand like, kind of spicy, masculine, everything you want in a perfume, this is it. Even I love this way over Herod. So if you combine the power of those two, you get supposed to get something really magical, because these two are some of the best. When I smell it, absolutely beautiful opening. They have a top note, I think mandarin orange and bergamot, something like that, like citruses, followed by some I don't know, I don't remember exact notes breakdown. There's violets, there is vanilla, there is a few other notes. Okay, so basically what I get from this is tobacco. They said woodsy, no, like woodsy notes, but I get mostly sweet, woody, kind of like dark, very dark patchouli. You can definitely smell the patchouli down there. And whatever the composition is, it's very, this fragrance is very lovable. Moment you sniff it, it's a good cold weather scent. Push from this longevity, it's really impressive. It will give you easily 6 to 8 hours depending on your skin condition and weather conditions. Okay, if it's winter, this is gonna last you 8 hours, 8 hours plus, not overs, that is cricket. Naturally it comes out sometimes, but performance, no issue with the performance. Great performer, great projection for 2 to 3 hours, great solid projection, nice scent bubble, people can detect it around you. So here is the thing, is this better than Herod? Is this better than Leighton? I'll just tell you that much today. Yes, this is definitely better than Herod, but Herod is also nice. It's a tad bit sweeter. This is a little bit bitter, a little bit darker. I don't know what's causing it, but bitter is not a bad thing. But it smells a little bit more matured than Herod. Herod is very playful, kind of unisex also, sweet. When you smell it, it's also very good perfume, but it's kind of like candy like, it's kind of lighter. This is darker brother of this, so I would prefer this one over Herod. But here's my thing, I cannot even still say I love this over Leighton, even though it has Leighton DNA in it. I love Leighton more. This is just my personal opinion. People feel different, people say this is overhyped, this is not worthy of all the compliments. Not in my world. This is number one PDM until now, even over Godolphin, Pegasus, everything else I sniffed. This is number one. So good, so good. I can drink this stuff. But this one falls right in between those two, and it's really good. It has as good as performance as Leighton, but this smells a little bit more sweeter and a bit more darker. So if you like kind of sweetness, kind of darkness, and a little bit of patchouli, a little bit of maturity, think of like Spice Bomb versus Spice Bomb Extreme. Okay, so the Spice Bomb Extreme is not as playful but toned down, but that more, tad bit more maturity. This is what mature fragrance smells like. So I would say high class occasion, suit and tie, excellent perfume. If you're going for parties, you can make a bold statement. It's very bold perfume. Okay, and even though you pay a little bit more, the fragrance, it's just worth it for the presentation. I saw it, people getting it. I wanted to get it for some time, but I did not. Maybe perhaps in the winter time I will. So this is one of the definitely the better PDM fragrances I sniffed, and it's very much worthy of the praise. Overall longevity, I'll give this 9 out of 10. Projection, I'll give it 8.5. Smell, I'll give it 8 as well. It's a good fragrance. It's a solid fragrance. It's not a pass, it's a try. You get a sample like this, small sample, and you see if it works for you. If you like the smell, definitely worked because the performance is good. So overall this fragrance, I'll give it, how much I give this one? Carlisle, I'll give it 9 out of 10. Okay, Leighton is a 10. Just masterpiece. This is perfection. I just love everything about this. One thing I do not maybe appreciate about this one is that it cannot be pulled off in a hot summer's day. Okay, if it's sun is out there, it's very very hot. Even this one you cannot wear it in the high heat, but somewhat cooler summer nights, raining, you can somehow pull it off. This one you can't. You need cold weather to make this do its magic in on your skin. Okay, so that is Carlisle for you, 9 out of 10. Check it out. Beautiful presentation, and thanks, brother, once again for providing me with the bottle. I will perhaps do one more review tonight because I'm feeling a little bit energetic. See you soon. Bye bye.